There you go.
Are we live now?
Yes.
Awesome. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Another Day, Another Vagina podcast. And this is our very first live streaming episode.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yes. So, as you know, my name is Jen.
And my name's Natalie.
And we like to talk about everything women from A to B. And we're going to do that tonight with two of the funniest people we know. So, welcome. So let's introduce you. So we have Alura and Dannin. Hi. She is from the podcast The Alluring Hour. And, I mean, we really have to say this, guys. Okay. This is QC Nerves 2022 Comic of the Year for Charlotte, Jordan Centry.
Yay!
Thank you guys for
Yes,
coming
thank you
on.
guys so much for coming.
I know. Look, we've got fancy guest stars now. So
Yes.
we're really making it.
Look, I mean, we love the couches.
Right?
I love it. Tremendously.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I feel like I can text Beyonce now.
She's our surprise guest on this. So let's start out. Alura, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do.
Okay, so as y'all know, I'm Alura T. So I have a podcast, The Alluring Hour, and my podcast, it started off just talking about things from community engagement, politics, and stuff like that. And I started the podcast to bring more awareness to the community around me, to help them with resources and help them get more engaged and involved. And from there, people started loving me, so we elevated from that and to just being all over the place. But I tell people, we're a hot mess over there, so if you want a good time, come over there. So
And how long have you been podcasting?
I've been podcasting for almost 2 years.
Wow. Are we going to make it 2 years?
I know, right?
Yes.
We are going
Yeah,
to,
what
right?
about-
I mean,
yeah.
she's already putting that badness in this. No, yes. You're going to make it.
All the effort y'all put in to make this happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't always say, no, yeah, keep going.
No, we're going to make
had to
it.
pay Jordan like $1,000.
No, she's like,
I was just telling him I got this shirt from Salvation Army.
hey, this is the TikTok shop. We got this too.
Right.
So, Jordan, you remember how we met?
Yeah,
Tell our viewers how we met.
I was doing a show in King, North Carolina. The last place I ever expected to be recognized by anyone. And so after the show was over, she came up and was like, "Hey, I stalked you." I was like, "Okay, that's
And I
all."
told her, do not approach him with that. I went to the restroom and I was like, that would be the last thing you tell. Do not say that. It's just awkward. And then she's like, I did it. I said it.
No, I was
Oh
ready.
my
I was
God.
telling myself, I was like, my name is Jen, I have a podcast, let's network. And when I met him, I was like, hey, I know who you are, stop.
Yeah. I gotta get him strong though.
It really was.
He was like, I'm sorry. And
Yeah.
then I went, I want you to be on my podcast.
At least you had it in your brain and you followed through.
But
Yeah.
I mean, she did. I mean,
yeah, I don't know what happened that night because there were literally 6 people in the audience, right?
It was, yeah,
No, I
it
would
was
say
small,
about 10, maybe 15.
Which is not what he's used to. And we sat right in front so I could like make eye contact with him.
She was
like him.
all week. I didn't understand. All week. That's all I heard about it. And I was like, okay, yes, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. She's like, okay, we're here. And she's like, and I was like, oh my gosh. And that's why I was like, please don't open with that, please. Like, we're gonna
Okay,
get
see,
arrested here. No, we're not doing that here. Like,
I don't think I realized it was like that plotted out.
Oh.
I thought they saw
so
plotted day.
no. She had been like stalking for a while. And that's when she was like, oh god, he's gonna be here. And I was like, okay,
I
let's
saw
go.
you on the news. And to me, if somebody's on the news, they're famous.
Right.
See, that's what everybody in my hometown
Good
said.
or bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so
Good or bad.
I gathered when I go with you ladies, I might need that money.
For real. I mean, I'm just, with her, you just never know. So I'm more of a quiet person, but get some alcohol, it's around. Like, everyone's my best friend, and I love you. But I just have to work my way out.
I'm very quiet.
The hell you were so far from quiet.
I don't know.
And that's how we balance each other out. Like, she's more like that loud, outgoing, where I'm just kind of quiet. I need some alcohol to open it, to, help me open up. And then once I get the alcohol, I'm good. I'm like, let's go.
I don't know, because I can see lucky ladies, a lot of alcohol doing coyote. What's that with the coyote?
Yes, we are told about coyote. Coyote ugly. There you go.
Coyote.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it was something.
Oh, yes.
Wow,
We can do it.
Sometimes.
It was a fun
Yeah.
As long as it wasn't like, what are they called? Cougars. We had to call cougars. We had to call cougars. We went out.
You know, when I was young and I went to McDonald's, I tried to pour the water on me.
I'll say, I can see y'all being cougar adjacent. Like, it was like cougar-like activity.
I mean, we really, you know,
Cougars
but all of
That's
that.
a lot of fun though.
But I
We
will
do.
tell
I'll
you
say,
this.
nothing wrong with it.
I know, we get a lot of young guys that hit on us. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
will tell you this. I've had more young guys hit on me now than
Yes.
I ever did in my life.
Yes.
Than I ever did.
Yes.
And I asked this young guy, like, are you serious? He was like 23 years old. Why do you want an older woman? He said they can cook, they got their own money, and they ain't trying to get pregnant. I was like,
Priorities.
Oh, right?
okay, I mean, check, sure.
But
But yeah, I mean,
then remember that one guy, he was like, there's no drama. And I mean, no,
That's
you're right.
true.
We are drama free.
I don't know, my husband might say different than that.
I don't know because the way my knees are set up now, I don't have the first time somebody come, I know my left knee, my right knee, whatever splits up,
Okay,
it's gonna go down. I'm out.
I mean, Lord knows once I'm down, that's it. I can't get back up. You might have to roll me up, but I can't get back
Yeah,
up.
my husband said he's gonna buy me like the burgers.
There you go. Man down, man down.
Right.
Let me tell you, I'm getting ready to turn 40 in a few months, and I feel some kind of way about it. Like,
I feel some type of way too,
yeah.
but then at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Anytime I mess up, I'm old.
I'm 40 in my 40s.
Right, that's what
Good.
she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I feel, honestly, I feel more young now. I mean, Jen loves to tell everybody she's 40. And I was like, okay, and she's a grandma. I mean, must we announce everything?
She's a grandma.
Yes, I'm a grandmother. Yes.
I'm a grandmother too.
Thank you.
No.
Yes. My
Let
oldest
me tell you.
is 25.
So my oldest is 26. Yes. So I have 26, 24, a 9,
This
and
is so
a
far in my
7.
wheelhouse.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, the more you start going, I'm gonna say, hold on.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
So I have a 16-year-old son, and I do not want to join y'all. I am just saying, I do not want to join y'all's group.
We're glad.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you want some good content, 16 and pregnant.
Hey, I was 14 and pregnant. 13 and pregnant.
She was the OG.
Are you my
I was.
Wait, you are too?
My soul sister.
Hello? She's a 25-year-old. How old are you? Sorry.
We
Totally off
came
topic
on
right
that.
now. She said nothing was off topic.
Okay, someone told me last night to say I was born in 1995. Nope. Day after that. 95 somewhere. I lie about my age so much, I really don't know.
You know, I'm now that I'm 40, and I love to say that I'm 40, but you don't look 40. Thank you.
That's what you want.
I do. I'm like, you know what? I feel great.
Let me tell you, everybody loves me. We went on a podcast. Alright, we went on a podcast. They called me old. They said they wanted to eat Natalie's box and not mine. I didn't know what the hell that meant.
I did. I did know. I did.
And
I was after we hung up, I was like, what the hell are they talking about with my box?
Oh, they didn't even explain all the
No,
time.
and that's why I was like, okay. And so my husband's like, see, I told you weren't. I wasn't the only one, and I was like, yeah, I still don't get it. And
No,
it's like,
and
oh my
she
god.
was like, hey,
She's
right,
They want to eat cardboard?
I did. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I'm a
was
cycle.
not-
I didn't know they wanted to.
oh my god.
But hey, at least I know people still want to eat the box. You know, it's exciting.
Anyway, so on that note, Jordan, tell us about you.
I forgot we were still doing this. Alright, yeah.
We just took
Oh,
over.
October.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
my bad.
Nah,
We're
nah,
still important. Yes. You are
Let's
very
talk
important.
about you,
I don't
who
have
you
fun.
are, and what you do.
Yeah. So I do stand-up comedy. I've been performing stand-up comedy. It will be 7 years in January. Run the show every Tuesday in Star on the 22nd in the Noda area of Charlotte. That's going on for about 2 years now. And last year I won QC Nerves Comedian of the Year Award. Was very happy to do that. And I review music videos on my social media account. And that's kind of how I was able to build my following. Most popular one was I reviewed Usher's You Remind Me video, and that just really took off. I mean, it's funny how reels and like the content you make on social media works. Like you never know which one is going to be the one to blow up, right? So I had no idea that was just going to be something that was so well received by everybody, but it was.
So when you were reviewing that, was
Gotta do that. Maybe not that good. There was one other video where I was like, man, you doing too much damn
Justin Bieber does that. His moves are. I think he can kind of.
Yeah,
I should kind of find it.
I should get the stuff from him.
Yeah. So.
Oh, so it makes sense now.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, sure, no one told you to tell Justin he needed to do the robot.
Because he does that a lot. Or he used to do that a lot when he first started.
Have you ever done a Justin Bieber video?
I have not.
Because I would love to see that. Also, you need to get into some country.
You know what? I've thought about it. The one time I tried to step outside of the like hip hop R&B box, it just didn't do anywhere near as well.
Who's the Morgan Wallen?
Oh my
That might
God.
Morgan Wallen would be
That might
great.
work, yeah.
Yes, I think so.
He's the most popular country singer right now.
I like him. I like
Yeah.
him.
I thought somebody else would be in now, man. No, okay, yeah.
That's why all these kids have mullets.
Yes, that is a huge thing here.
All these kids have mullets.
Wait, no, because the grown ladies have brought the mullets back too. And I'm trying to figure out were they listening to this guy? Because the mullets in the sisterhood is back.
Really?
Yes. And
Huh.
I want them to sit back home. Just go back.
Yeah, I was
Put
never
it back
a
in
fan.
home.
Yeah, I do. I mean, we saw some kids today, and I was like, is their hair feathered?
Better.
Right.
I mean, they have their hat, and then it's the back of their head is just feathered out. And I was like, what are we doing here?
So I'm not gonna lie, I had a mullet from like 1989 to 1993, and sideburns.
Ooh, no, not the
And
sideburns.
on picture day, the bangs were feathered.
Oh,
And I asked my mom, what? She said, oh, well, that's all they would do at Fantastic Sam. And I was like,
fantastic stuff.
all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. That's what it was. You know what? When we put up some pictures, I'm gonna find that picture and put it out.
Yeah, I'm ready to see that.
But no, I didn't realize that other people.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a thing for everybody.
Yes. And it's for my
But the
girlfriend
trends
was
are all
like,
coming back, though.
it does, but it's just not everybody.
Go ahead and bring all of them. Yeah.
Correct. I mean, some things just stay back there.
I need you to get a bowl cut. Did you ever have a bowl cut?
I don't know if like my hair is gonna work with that. You know, I don't know if my bowl cut would work for me.
Oh my God.
Well,
I'd love to
like,
see a wig.
So did you have that little ponytail in the back?
No, my cousin had the rat tail. My cousin had the rat tail. That was.
Yeah, the rat tail.
Yeah.
Now, that was a 90s thing for sure.
Yeah.
I tried to grow my hair out a couple times. It just takes way too much effort. I can't do it. Yeah. No, because after this past a certain. No, when I grow my hair out, this is fine. But every time I try to grow out this past a certain length, I was like, try to like pick it out. I was like, no, it takes too much time. Cutting this.
Too much
cutting
maintenance.
that. Yeah,
No.
nah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
I can't.
So you are from a small town.
Yep, Stoneville, North Carolina.
I was going to ask you, is it Bill or is it Bull? You never know in North Carolina.
Well, where I'm from, we say bull.
Stone.
Stoneville. Yeah.
Is it Stoneville?
And you might be.
I'm from California, so it's Bill.
You would say Bill.
I would say Bill, yes.
So I've actually been there before you.
Why?
Yeah. So my husband and I went to Alden, North Carolina State Parks. We went to Mare River, which is down there, right, by Stoneville. And there was one restaurant, I think. Debbie's, right? It was like a buffet.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to Debbie's.
She's like, no, it was one. There's one.
She changed it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on. Wait,
I went to Debbie's and then I was like, where the hell is Stoneville? I was gone. That was it. So what was it like for you growing up in a small town? I grew up in a small town as well, high on the mountain.
Yeah.
Was it an interesting childhood for you as opposed to now being in Charlotte?
I think growing up in a small town, you don't realize how different things are outside of a small town. Like when you get to like a bigger city, even such as like a Greensboro, and you just see like people from like different walks of life. Like I don't even think we had like Asian people in my
Right.
town. Like for real, it's just like so limited. So you get out and you like see all these different things. It's just like you don't realize how country you are in the city now. Now I'm saying everybody's talking to me like asking me where I'm from because I talk different. It's just it's weird. But it's also like comforting in a sense of like you know everybody. I never felt like I was ever like in danger or anything like that. You know what I mean? There's definitely like a certain charm that comes to like people in small towns.
But I feel you on that. I don't know that I'd ever seen an Asian person. I don't mean it's not racist.
It sounds different coming from her though, right?
Oh yes. But seriously, you know, when I got into the
Damn,
real
I was
world,
okay, stop.
yeah, when I got to the real world, I was like, who are all these people?
Yeah.
I want to meet these people. same people that live and die there. And you're just not used to anything. So what I did is I married a Marine and moved to California.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the best thing to do for people that are listening. But so I went to California. I went to McDonald's and I said, I want a sausage gravy biscuit. They were like, what?
I made that same mistake.
What is a sausage gravy biscuit? And then I said, fine, I want country ham. They're like, are you trying to say Canadian bacon? No. And I was like, I was hyperventilating. Where? They don't have much. No. What is happening with that?
I mean, I'm born and raised in California in Orange County. So moving here, I've been here 3 years. This is super small.
Still new.
This is small. It is still small.
Would you
So when I go to
Charlotte?
Greensboro, I'm like, yes, I feel like I'm sort of like at home. Going to Charlotte reminds me of like going to LA. Going to Raleigh reminds me of going to like San Diego. So I feel like I love going to those places because I feel more at home.
So, all right, now I'm curious. How was Charlotte like the LA of North Carolina?
The traffic.
Oh,
It's the traffic. It's like the big buildings, the big city, which is what I'm used to. I'm used to that. I'm used to the fast-paced go, go, go. And here, everyone's like, oh, you're doing too much. Like, you're always out. And I'm like, I can't stay home because in California, there's just so much. There's a lot to do. But here, people, I've noticed, and I come here too, like, people here do not keep their bows. If they are from Greensboro, they stay in Greensboro. If they're from Winston, and it's like, you ask them, oh, you know, and to me, I'm like, it's 15 minutes. That's like, oh, that's it's like, I'm asking for a lot. And I'm like, okay, where me, I'm like, I can go to Charlotte every weekend, I can go to Raleigh, like, I'm all about going to music, you know, concerts and stuff, and I'm like, I'm going to go anywhere.
Right.
And everyone's like, you're doing too much. And I was like, but am I really that way?
She asked me where I lived. I was like, 22 minutes away. She's like, what do you think? I said, it's 20. She's like, is it like down the street? Is it? I'm like, no. Because how much traffic is there?
There is no traffic, and that's what I love. People are like, people who are like, oh, I hit traffic. I'm like, no, you didn't. You will go late. There's no damn traffic.
This traffic here is.
This is nothing. This is nothing. Yeah. LA traffic. If you're trying to get on the freeway from like, I'm gonna say like between 2 and 3, you're sitting. And you're going bumper to bumper. You're looking at like an hour for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And that's rush hour. It's also like people here like I always tell my husband like anything more than 10 cars on the road, they're going to stop. I love this. Like I will hate going to California now because I'm like, there's just too many people. People are rude. But here I'm like, it's still too slow paced for me. Yes.
Did you grow up in Charlotte or were you?
No, I'm from a small town too, but unfortunately, unlike y'all's nice, the small town I grew up in, you walk down the street, you're dodging bullets.
Oh, really?
That's LA right there, girl.
Yes,
Coffee.
Ohio.
You fine?
Oh, you're from Ohio.
Yes,
What
yes.
brought you to North Carolina?
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunity, and I wanted a change of pace in town. It's so small, and listen, our little mall, it was called McGuffin Mall. It was probably smaller than this whole place right here.
Really?
Yes, it was just like a 5-minute walk down here, or a 5-minute walk up there. It was just like, I guess it was like that. So when I came here and I seen Concord Mills Mall, I was like, Mother,
This is place.
right.
So, were you already married or did you date in Charlotte?
No, my husband was my best friend. We were best friends for a lot of years.
And then you hit that.
She gonna get right.
I didn't get because he made me wait. I'm his first.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a little hole in one side of me, so.
Right.
We all had that period in our life. We all had that period.
No, but we grew up like in the church, and
Okay.
everything was sinful. Like I asked her that, and they said it's a pregnancy.
Okay.
But no.
Wait. A pregnancy home?
Yes.
What is that?
It's like where they go and hide their
So
shame.
you go off to camp
Yes.
until you deliver.
Yes.
Now, usually you usually have to give baby for adoption, right?
Okay, yeah, they did try that, and I wasn't having that. I had like
Correct. I mean, that was the norm. Was you go away to these camps, and nobody knows that you're pregnant, and you come back after you have the baby, but they give the baby for adoption. Like that's
Is that like a regional thing? Is that like common
usually in smaller towns, because they don't want the people around to feel ashamed.
Correct.
So yeah, like I was walking around in middle school pregnant, and my family was just like, I guess they got tired, and then like everyone in the church was talking, and I'm just like, hey, you talking about the deaconess is a hoe too? Why are you judging me?
I got kicked out of school when they found out I was pregnant. Yeah. They said that I was a liability, and so they made me go to this like a continuation school, which I'm grateful for. I graduated a year early, and I graduated with a diploma. I didn't get a GED. But yeah, my mom was pissed about that. Like, but now looking back, if I would have stayed in my grandma's stuff, I would have finished. I mean, it would have been ideal. Because you know what, kids, you know, when you go to when I went to the school, it was 14 moms. You just brought your kids to school. I mean, they had like little things for the kids to do there, but you were juggling both your homework and your child at the same time. So, I mean,
Picture is my mother was pregnant at the same time too.
ooh, that was me and my daughter. Yes.
Wow, you guys.
Yes.
Should have been on MTV.
Yes.
You really
You
should
know
have.
what?
My
This
older
is
daughter. Yeah. My older daughter and I were pregnant at the same
This is
time.
their podcast.
Yes. Okay, so now Jordan.
Well, are you dating?
I've never
married?
been to Frankstown, no.
Okay. I hope not.
Do you have any children? though? I
No.
don't think we have children.
No kids.
What's your relationship situation?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. I thought. Oh, you didn't talk about this already?
No, that was
Oh, okay. You see how she did this? Pre-production just throw me off. Yeah, no. I'm
That's why we shouldn't talk.
I don't
We
know.
shouldn't talk.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I, we've been together for 5 years now. Mel and Hinge.
So does the book really just go up in flames when you guys match? You know how the commercials are?
Like the book?
Yeah, you see the hinge.
No, I was on Hinge early. I don't know. That might be a new thing.
I was like, when they advertised the hinge, it's like it was like a book, and then right? Have you seen it? And then like you go on a couple of different
That's
dates.
your match. You don't.
So now you no longer need it. So the book blows like they like. Goes on fire, right?
So it's not like you feel.
Yeah.
That
The
book
book
caught
was-
on fire. And that's
Did you delete the app?
Yes.
yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you about your girlfriend.
Okay.
How does she feel about you using her in your stand-up comedy?
You know, I think it's to be expected now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that was one of the things I told her like, when we first got together. Like, look, I do stand up. A lot of comedians draw from personal experiences. You will come up at some point. And so, yeah, I mean, I think at this point she doesn't mind. I don't think I do it in like a disrespectful way, of course.
I don't think you did anything with her when we saw you.
Yeah, you talked about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, see,
See?
stalker.
Yeah.
It's only because I memorized them.
I mean, to me, I think I would be offended if you didn't use me. You
Right, yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not important.
Correct.
Exactly.
I mean, I would use. Right? Exactly.
So, we talk about our husbands all the
Uh-huh.
time, you know, obviously. And we are no holds barred. I mean, we will say whatever. And all my husband's coworkers love the podcast.
Oh.
So, and in fact, they went ahead and put it over the loudspeaker at work. And they listened to it.
Come on.
And that just so happened to be the episode when I talked about us hooking up in the Walmart parking lot. And they were like, oh my God. They laughed about it. They thought it was funny. And they were fist bumping and, you know. And so, and God only knows what else I've said about him. And Natalie's husband too. And I said to him, does this bother you? Because like you said, we pull from our personal experiences.
Yeah.
And that's just him.
I mean, we want our listeners to like really be able to relate to us. You know, I mean, I think we all have obviously similar stories, right? And I mean, in order for me to
I nodded too fast. You see me do that?
He said, I guess.
Oh, wait, no.
Not even close yet.
No?
No. But I think it's good. I mean, we have to add their experience into there.
Yeah, I mean, that's one big thing that we want to do. We want our listeners to know that we're just like, you know, we're not Joe Rogan, we're not celebrities. We're just like,
One day.
I mean, one
Yeah.
day, one day, don't get me wrong.
On the road.
But we actually went on a podcast, and this guy was saying to me, you shouldn't let things bother you. Oh, Lord, it was rough. You shouldn't let things bother you. Why do you let things bother you? You shouldn't do da-da-da. And I said, look, if I go on a podcast and say, nothing bothers me, I want them to know, yeah, okay, my feelings get hurt. I'm sensitive. I go through struggles just like you.
I mean, she was real hurt about the whole box comment. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
People don't want to eat my box. Like, I mean, it's just a list. It's a list of things, you know.
Where did you even say that though?
But that was the one that I was saying.
Wait, that was the same person?
Yes, he was on shrooms.
Yeah, he was.
And so
yeah.
Well, alright, yo, that's a completely different person.
I said he looked like he eat mushrooms.
and he did.
And I
He
do.
did.
And I'm
He
like,
did.
I wanted to say too, look like you don't bathe for days and you live on the land.
Wait, were you on this episode too?
She
I
was.
was in comments.
Yeah, she was on it.
She was a listener.
He just kept on and kept on. You couldn't get a word in, and it just became so obnoxious at the end that I was ready to just be off of it. I was done. It got to that point. It was just
Oh, I wouldn't be offended if you said you didn't want to eat your box. Girl, I wouldn't want him to
no.
touch my I'm like, listen, I can lock my juice box up, stay away
Yes,
from
no.
I was like, you know what, Natalie, here's her number.
You probably
She'll
should.
be happy to go forward.
If you would have ate your box, it would have been me box. That was the problem.
That goes back to our trick or treat.
Well, well, let me hit you guys with some would you rather questions.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. Okay.
All right. Would you rather give up sex or give up cheese?
And why?
Now you gotta think about this. All right. We're talking about macaroni, pasta,
Pizza.
See, that's crazy. It's like I grew up, I was like, I'm still like a junk food connoisseur, so I have to like give up pizza and it's crazy.
Okay.
I mean, I'm lactose, so I mean,
See, I
I'm good.
Yeah, I guess I'm still giving up cheese. Yeah.
You give up cheese.
For the sake of my relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't even know how I could explain that. It's like, yo, I had a.
So what happened?
I'm sorry, it's the Giornos and the oven. You know what I mean? Like,
You being pizza while you were explaining. I'm gonna have to go with give up sex. I love some cheese. Y'all don't even know.
Walmart parking lots will never be the
I
same.
was one of those kids with the cheese whiz, like getting high off of it. No.
Wait, no, women's, right?
Yeah. But
Now I got this image
But
in my head.
I didn't know that's what it was called. I just knew if I ate a lot of cheese whiz, I felt a little dizzy. You know?
Oh my God.
You had cheese whiz in the parking lot.
No, that was before. This is what led up to the one.
Look, what happens in Walmart?
No, it isn't. It came on the podcast and got blasted over the
World star. So if you're in my husband's car one day, you see empty cheese whiz bottles.
You know
Okay, all right. I'm glad you confirmed
You know
that
why?
sentence.
You know why? And how about you? What you giving up?
It was between sex and cheese, right? Definitely getting cheese.
I'm the only one. I'm sorry.
Wait, you answered? Oh, you're lactose. Yeah.
Anyway. All right. So I'll start with you on this.
On to the next one.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, next one. I'm gonna actually skip the second and go straight to the third.
All right.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
So, would you rather do a shot of urine or a shot of semen?
It's not always the same. I'm always say semen.
Okay. You know, I thought about that. Like, we were driving here, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Semen's a little thick.
Right.
Urine's a little thinner.
I mean, the semen things out after a while. You know, you let it sit there for
But if you swish it around.
I mean, I think the whole squishing, like that gag reflex just starts going, and I just don't know if I could.
Yeah, I don't
So I'm
have
gonna go with urine.
I thought you were salty.
I do love salty. I do.
Okay. I mean, I just.
Yeah, the semen has got a lot of salt.
I mean, it definitely does, but
it's sweet next to it.
I mean, it depends on what they've been eating.
True. So you're going with urine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with urine.
Jordan?
Yeah, this is 10 years over here. I do. I mean, look, you don't know. You might be out on the trail one day, right? Let's say you're supposed to like drink your own air.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, there's a utility.
I'm
to
trying
it,
to
right?
survive here.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm trying to
I
make
mean,
it
we're
work.
here. We're here on that.
Yeah.
Okay, you, Jen?
Oh boy. I don't know. I don't like thick, snotty stuff.
It's a gag, right? It's a gag reflex.
That's okay. Not that that's ever happened to everybody I know that's watching this. But I'm just going to urine.
Yeah.
Is that disgusting?
I mean, but if you really got it. Senior probably has a tad bit of hearing in it too. So I'm like,
You're talking a shot class.
That's a lot.
How many dudes gonna take the line? Let me give you a fun
Wait,
fact.
what?
Let me give you a fun fact. So I used to work in a facility, and we would have people collect sperm samples there, and it's only just a couple ounces.
So we really don't need that much.
But when it's other places, it seems like it's a lot more than that.
my husband was like,
Drinking a lot of water.
I get a lot too.
it's a lot.
I get a lot.
Maybe it's just when they're putting it in a cup, it's not getting it all out.
It's like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I've had, not to be like, but I mean, when my husband and I first started, so sorry, man.
See,
But, like,
Hey, play this over the speakers. That's your job.
yeah.
But I mean, when we first started dating, I was, down there and didn't move out in time, and I mean, I got all over, and I mean, I got it everywhere.
Look over the leg. That's what it's called.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my skin was extra soft and extra.
Wait, what you say?
Oil overlay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, it really was.
Yes. That's what it's called.
It really was. I mean, I do like something about marrying with her hair sticking up. I mean, I had it
I love
everywhere,
it.
and I was like, oh, damn, that was a lot.
Something's out there.
You
do
Yes, because it went all over. Like, he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I'm so sorry, and I was like, "Oh shit, that really just happened. What the hell?" And I thought, the movie, and I was like, "My hair is all crunchy, hard now." I'm not gonna lie, my face was, it was smooth for weeks after. My God.
So that is your skincare secret.
Yes.
Okay,
Instead of
we
snail,
want to share that
you
with
see
them.
boom. It's cheaper.
That close your eyes. Though. You gotta
Yes.
close your eyes.
Yes.
Stings a little bit in the eye.
Just a little bit.
All right, last one. Ready? All right, we're warmed up now.
Yes.
Would you rather have your nude picture sent to your parents or posted on Facebook?
I'm going parents.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not parents.
Parents
I'm going
too?
parents. Yeah.
See,
Good.
no, my dad's a little weird.
Because your parents have Facebook though, right?
My mom's dead.
All right.
I just have my dad, and my dad's one of those he wants to be your full friend. I was just visiting him. I left my bra out, and he's over here playing with it. I was like, what are you doing? So I was like, I'd rather do Facebook. I'd rather have it on Facebook, honestly.
So luckily my parents don't know how to use their phones. So they would never see it. But I'm going with the parents too.
Yeah, see?
Because they've seen me naked before. Granted, it
But
was
Fair enough.
30 years ago.
Fully grown, no.
No. But I think I could be like, hey, this was an accident. They would sort of.
Exactly. I think the only thing that might mess me up is what if they accidentally react to it.
Exactly.
But even one they pick is going to be bad. You know what I mean?
I don't want to shut Facebook down. I don't want to try
That's why I have that filter. on
That's the other thing.
Facebook.
We try to build brands too.
Right.
We can't try to get accounts, right? Yeah.
No, but we could probably get an OnlyFans.
I'm just saying.
Have you ever thought about doing OnlyFans?
No, not really. I don't know. I've just never been interested in that. I have friends who do it, and I'm just trying to figure out why they still broke.
Okay.
See?
So it's not true what they say.
Yeah, I'm not about to talk
No.
about someone for
No.
like $5 what they do.
I mean,
And then all of Youngstown, Ohio gonna be following.
Most of Youngstown, Ohio see that anyway, so.
Oh.
I want to pay for that.
They'll be like, remember me in high school? Do y'all ever have people you went to high school with try to hit you up?
Yeah, I mean, in what way? Just saying, what's up?
They'll try to hit you up and they'll be like, I have the biggest crush on you, and is that why you slept with all my friends and ignored me? I don't understand. Yeah, and now they're, ugly, bald, got 3 baby mamas, no money, not as hot as they used to be. But if
This is a direct.
I know,
Shots
the
at
person
somebody.
is probably watching this. Way to shout me out. Did you ever have anybody from your past throw some BS at you like that?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, one of my homies, I thought we were like brothers and sisters, and we just hit him I didn't really have a crush on you forever. I'm like, what?
in California and friends saw me and they stopped. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Why don't we go back in the day? Like I was like, oh, no, you're not doing that.
Right.
No, we do not do that. Your wife is still at home. I'm married. Like, no. I never saw you in that way. I'm using that.
So how do you work with the groupies? You got a lot of groupies?
No.
Besides me. Come on.
Well, yeah, that's right.
You see what he said? No. That was I don't know about that. No.
It was a shaky. No. No, I really don't. No, here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people have this unrealistic expectation of what comedy attracts. It's really not. At least not for me. It's really not like that. I really don't.
Because you don't get attention because you're just not.
Maybe you're right.
I mean, you probably are just not paying attention. I'm just
You might be right. I can only think of, I guess including you too.
Right. Okay.
That
I mean, she's like 5. She was like 5. Let's be real.
All right, yeah, up there.
Should I
Exactly.
do you have one?
I don't. If you can get me a fan club started, I'm all for it.
You're gonna have a fan club after that answer.
Right.
You didn't see it.
I think you do. I don't think you're acknowledging this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I keep it that way though.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I know how you are. My husband is like this. Okay?
Okay.
He is so good looking. No idea. No idea. He thinks that he won the lottery with me. Do you think that about your girlfriend?
Yeah.
See?
I think that's a healthy attitude.
That's the kind of man. That's the kind of man you want right there.
Because I really think if the opposite was true, you really shouldn't be in a. I feel like that should be a mutual thing between
Yes,
both
right.
people, right? Like if you don't feel that way about the person you're with, you probably shouldn't be.
I feel like I married up. He feels like he married up.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You know, I think
I mean, but looking back on what you guys were married to before, that plays a factor into it.
that's true. That's true. Because we both been divorced. And we both had our lives crash and burn. So I guess when you have somebody that really loves you and cares attention to you, yeah, you don't take it for granted.
So was your ex a Renee?
Well, and I might have been the one that pulled it, to be honest. I like to burn my life to the ground every 10 years and then bring it.
There you go. Yeah, fresh start.
Yeah, fresh start.
Yeah.
I think I just married the wrong people for me the first 2 times. I've been divorced twice. I just like being divorced. But I learned a lot from those experiences, really. So people will say, well, hell, don't ask Jen about marriage. She doesn't know. She's been divorced a lot. But I think actually I'm a professional.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you grow with each relationship and you get to learn more about yourself because people don't understand when you're in a relationship, you tend to start to acknowledge yourself because you can't just be this version of you. You have to grow and elevate to, help that other person. And I always tell people marriage is definitely a compromise. Because if my husband comes to me and says, listen, I don't like the way you talk to me. And, I ain't gonna lie, it's some stuff. And I have to go in the mirror like, girl, you were true.
A little pet shot.
And I'm like, listen, my pride is like, no. But then I come to my senses and I'm like, you know what, I love this man and I never want to hurt him. So I check myself whenever I feel me saying something that I know he doesn't like, I stop myself.
But see, that's where you know you've grown and you've matured. And I think, I tell my daughter this all the time who's 26. It's like what you want at 26, I can guarantee in 5-10 years you're not going to want that anymore. I mean, I had to grow up very young, but I for sure knew I didn't want what their dad had to offer. I mean, I didn't get married until I was 28, and even at that time, I still didn't really know who I was. I mean, being a teen mom, it's like you just go. There's no learning you, figuring out who you are, because you're now a mom. You're a mom first.
And you know what? I love that for you, and I feel so emotional.
Aww.
Because I really haven't met anyone who I can connect with on that level who understands it. Because I tell people, I'm gonna tell you what age I'm 27.
Oh, knew it.
I'm 27. And I feel like my life is just here.
Okay, see, that's where I'm the oldest out of where we were, and people at our work are now having children and doing everything that I did. now I'm like, okay, I'm in my 40s, like, I'm doing me now. You know, I have, if you look back, like, I have been taking care of someone since I was 14. Since 14 years old, I've been taking care of someone. Yeah. You know, so yes, that was my choice. But now I'm like, shit, I'm doing me. You know, and thankfully, I have someone that supports those choices for me to do me. You know, he got to do what he wanted to do in my life and do everything he wanted to do. And so now that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go for a girls' night out. You know, it's like, go do, because he's like, you know, you didn't get to do that stuff. But I didn't. And people are like, well, I do feel some sort of way like people make pass judgment on that because like, well, you're a mom. I guess I'm a mom, and I'm a mom. First and foremost, I'm there for everything. But yes, I still have to do you. You have to. It has to be a balance. And people don't understand. People are like, oh, you know, you're a mom. That yes, and I love my kids, but it's still my kid.
But I just wanted to say, like, because
You go, you return it.
yeah, to your teen mom, you're taught that baby comes first, everything that baby needs, and I got into that habit of eating, you know, like when getting married, I kept it on the background, you know, and I watched my husband progress and watching my kids progress, and I'm just like, okay, God, I need to discover me, and I need this in my time.
I feel like we have seriously like our souls. I was just telling him, so I was so sorry. We will get back into this. But no, but seriously, like I told him, like I don't know who I am. Like I lost sight of who I was because you are a mom, you're a wife, you're this, you're that, you're a taxi driver. You know, when your kids get older, you do. High school, it's like mom took me here, mom took me here, mom took me here. It's like, okay, you do it, you know. And now I'm like, no, I have to figure out who I am. So when I told when I brought, I said, you know, I told him like I want to do a podcast. I just kind of want to talk about any and everything. Let it go. Like I just mentioned it, and then I finally was like, no, I think I'm gonna really do it. I'm gonna do it. So I said, Jen, would you want to do this with me? And she's like, oh, really?
And then I got shit done. Good job.
And she was like, yes. And I told her, okay, you know, I'm her first Hispanic friend. And I was like, let's do this. You're the guy, I'm the Hispanic. We got this. But you know, it's just that balance. But you do as a mom forget who we are because we put ourselves in the back burner.
And we were talking about something along this lines. Have you heard of the new TikTok thing that is called boyfriend air? Boyfriend
I
air.
have never heard it.
AIR?
Yes.
No, not familiar.
So people are saying now when they're in a relationship, boyfriend hair is causing their hair to look bad, their face to look bad, their clothes to look bad. What do you think about that? And how much worse is husband hair?
Like I didn't even know how to take that.
She's like, the wheels are turning.
See, how I took that was like the girl just not caring about how she looked anymore because she felt the need to not, because you're in a relationship. I mean, people let themselves go, right? I mean, you don't feel the need to have to dress up
He's
anymore.
like, but not my girlfriend.
No, so what I'm saying, I took it as maybe you're spending so much time around like your boyfriend's apartment or whatever, and they aren't the most well kept person in the world, and so that started to affect you. Like maybe you got like mold in this room, that you really like. You know what I mean?
That could be true. And one TikToker was saying, hey, you used to spend time treating your hair, now you're sitting on the couch watching a movie.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
So it could be
that's
okay.
how you let
Okay.
yourself go because you're now comfortable. You're in a relationship, so you're telling yourself, I don't need to get ready now. You know, my man likes me.
Girlfriend there is probably a right?
How did you let yourself go?
Oh no! I got questions for you first.
Yes, please ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
Who was the better husband between the first two?
Oh,
Oh no, I'm turning this up. Who was the better husband between the first two, and who was the better ex-husband now? Let's go.
He chose that.
Ooh, he sure did.
Okay. The second one was the better host, for sure.
Okay.
Best ex-husband now. Oh, Lord, I don't know. My first ex-husband is my son's father, and we don't talk.
Oh, well, all right.
So we'll leave it at that. My second second ex-husband, he actually still keeps in touch with my son, and I keep in touch with his son, and everything's cool between us.
Alright.
Who's better than?
Number 3.
Y'all should have more.
I wasn't gonna take there, but
We're
alright.
talking about the exes, not your current.
Okay,
Out of the exes.
for the record, number 3. But since we're talking about the exes, my first husband was a freak.
Hey, play this over the speaker.
But
Listen, he was in the military. He was a freak. He would bring home oh my God, if him and his family were watching this, I'm sorry. He would bring home like a Batman and a Catwoman costume.
So you like to dress up?
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah. And one time, I had a French maid costume.
Did you do the Batman voice?
Yeah, he did the Batman voice. He did the Batman voice. And I had to come in there, oh my God. And I was like, you're not going to get the criminals today. Shut with If my son watches this, which I'm sure he's going to, he's probably going to be like, oh my God.
She is. And when I first met her, I'm like, you're in love with you free.
Yes.
And I swear she's a swinger. I'm telling you.
Natalie is a
No. She took me to a party. I have never felt like such a piece of cake before. Ever. I was like,
What's that?
no,
Can I guess?
I couldn't even tell you where we were at. So go ahead and guess.
Oh,
You know she's from King, so.
Oh, you're like,
I was thinking somewhere in South Carolina.
Oh.
Here.
Oh, it's around here?
No, North Carolina. Yeah,
I'm up Cartersville.
Hold on. Cause y'all be naming you. You was like, I know where she was at.
Well, how you know about South Carolina?
Nah, because I was down, I was in the part of it. I was down in Charleston, and that's a thing now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I love Charleston.
And matter of fact, any one of those like boat
Right.
I learned that any one of those like boat towns is big on that.
So when we first moved here, we were looking at houses. The realtor was like, we didn't know what the whole pineapple thing was, right?
Exactly.
And so
Yeah.
so we were looking at houses, and she was like, "Oh no, when you see a pineapple, that means they're swingers." And I was like, "Really?"
Wow, this pineapple my safe word. I thought it was just.
Whoa! There you go, girl. That is a cue for swinging. But
I couldn't. I'm too jealous. I'm too jealous to swing. I would stab somebody and try to get in my man.
But what if it's two guys? Like you and a guy, your
I have
husband.
stamina.
What if they just sit just like there?
Like starfish?
Yeah,
Fish?
starfish. Boom, done.
Maybe.
I think you could. Especially with the alcohol you find.
But then, where would you find this person? You know me, I'd be like, I'm gonna need you to get tested for STDs.
Yeah.
Paper.
Pull up the my chart.
My turn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it would, or would it be somebody you know?
I would think that it'd be something that you would start with someone you know.
I completely disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
I'm not
I
be scared of just surrender.
thank you. So I would be more comfortable if it was something that I knew.
So yours would be random.
Yours is random.
Because somebody you know, you like to see them again.
Yeah,
exactly.
so.
But women, we have this ability where we can hook up with you and act like we don't know.
Yes.
And I don't think
I'm not. We do though. We do. We do.
Yes. We
We
hook
can
up.
act all
See you in
funny
the grocery
about it.
store and be like,
Hey, what's up? Bye.
I don't speak. I'm like, oh.
I mean, I won't speak unless you. I mean, I'm not gonna be rude. Say hi, but I'm not gonna.
I will tell you.
No, I'm not gonna speak because he already knew rules.
When I'm at work and I have women come in, pregnant women with their husbands, and sometimes I've dated the husband.
That's how small the town is.
Let me tell you, I'll be
It's
like,
too small for me.
hey, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Jen. Welcome. Shake their hand. Act like I've never known them in my entire life because I know that would make the patient feel weird.
Yes.
And I don't want her to feel weird. But one time, actually, in infertility, I had to talk to my ex-boyfriend about his birthday. Now that was weird.
Was he good or bad?
Actually, never hooked up with that guy. That guy was from high school. Apparently not. At least.
Now, did you hear that episode where she climbed out the window because she was scared? Yes.
That episode is teenage May's pregnancy. If
Yes.
you guys would like to hear that story of me climbing out a window.
Yes.
I was about the opposite of getting pregnant at 13. I don't know if you what it was. Sorry, was that word 13? Yeah, I was.
And here I was pregnant.
Right.
I'm talking about, oh, it will never happen to me.
Right.
There I was.
Time out. Let me throw this thing in the circle just for a little bit.
All right, well, y'all, we have had so much fun. We have talked about everything.
All right. So, what's next for you, Jordan?
Yes. So I have my premiere of my new show, To Be Travesties. That's where me and a bunch of comedians are going to be reviewing a terrible movie. We're going to be reviewing a 2006 Christmas horror movie. I don't think I can legally say the name, but trust me, it's going to be funny. It's going to be a Bizarre Video. The show starts at 7 p.m. on December 7th. Please buy tickets. Please come out. It's going to be fun.
And is it online or?
No, it's in person. It's going to be a Bizarre Video
Oh,
over on Eastlake Drive in Charlotte.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay, how about you? What's up for you, girl?
Oh,
Believe me, on the way home, she gonna be Googling
he
it.
hooks me up with backstage passes and all that.
Right.
Other friends know. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, I am currently still growing my brand. Right now, I'm working on my podcast called Aleo's Journey. And basically, I'm going to be reading horoscopes, telling you guys about my journey through life. And I am a Leo, by your side, and you know, bad to the bone. But also growing, engaging with my podcast, the 1 hour podcast. And just keep connecting with beautiful ladies like you and meeting people. So that's pretty much what's up for me. And I have a book in the work. And you guys will be, I mean, you guys are typing everything. So I just be trying to get everything done because I'm scared. Because you know, you got them haters out there trying to block your blessings.
Right. Yes. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know that you were writing.
Yes.
It's kind of a, what is the book about?
More so like my life. Just, it took a minute for me to be strong.
Yeah.
To write this, and that's why I'm like just not letting people know.
Yeah.
Because I have to still build up the courage. And it's crazy. Yeah.
I think I thought it was a fun way to close this out.
Yes.
Okay.
Guess everyone's zodiac sign.
Ooh, she just told hers.
Well, no, I'm talking about her. She's
Oh,
gonna
oh
read
yes,
for us.
okay, yes.
Okay. You start with me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
I don't know. I would say Sagittarius. I'm not sure. I'm not. Because you look like you.
That's what I was going to say. Where is God Sagittarius?
Because you know, Sagittarius are fire signs also, and they're similar to Leos, and they don't play no games. And you just look like you don't play no games.
No, I don't. But I am super duper sensitive. So I'm a Cancer.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone I read is like, you cried today. Yeah, I did. Thanks, you know. All right, how about Natalie?
Come on, girl. Here.
You gotta be a Leo or a Sag. Nope.
Oh, God!
Three of my kids are Leos.
Oh, so that's
Yes.
what you
But no, I'm not a Leo.
Scorpio? I think
Aquarius. I'm a one of a kind girl.
I mean,
I mean, you know, back in the day. You know. But you know, it's funny, I don't know any Aquariuses, and only my sister's an Aquarius, but my two best friends are Aquarius. And I swear the three of us are like three peas in a pod. When you do us wrong, like we cut you. You out. You're dead to us. And it's all the same. We are all the same way. It's crazy because you wouldn't think that we get along because of how we are. But yes, we are just three peas in a pod. But you know what? I don't know any Aquarius like precisely that. So yeah, I don't know that.
I'm not gonna count.
Yeah. That's fine. You're unique.
I see. I'm going to be mad if you get mine right.
I was guessing Taurus, though, but I don't know.
Nah. I am Libra.
What is that?
like
October.
September. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband's a Libra. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
I mean,
I'm attracted to
She's really here with you. I mean, she can tell you all your stats. She can.
Well, I like to know my guess. I mean, that's just
Research.
Let's get a good podcast. Awesome. And we're on iHeartRadio, and of course, we're on YouTube now.
Yes.
So this is really like our season finale.
Yes.
We got 15 episodes so
Yes.
far, so y'all please binge it.
Yes.
And then we're gonna be coming out,
And then just
again.
stay tuned. We're gonna, just enjoy the holidays with our family, and then just kind of take a little breather, and then we're gonna come back with New Year stronger than the
We
first
got
season.
a lot of fun stuff, a lot
Yes.
of crazy stuff, and educational stuff coming up. And we would love for y'all to come back again,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
right? All
All
right.
right. So
Well,
wait, where can our listeners follow you guys?
Oh, okay. So, I'm like, listen, y'all. Yeah, I'm trying to be honest. But you can find the Alura podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music, any major streaming service. I am there. So make sure you guys go there and give us a listen and give us a follow. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. And you can find me, just look up Jordan Centry on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, my channels will pop up.
all right. Well, thank y'all.
Thank you guys so much, and we're gonna do a shout out to the Taylor Smoke Cigar Lounge in Concord for letting us host our show tonight here. Come out, it's a beautiful lounge.
Yeah, come
Very
out and
much,
see them.
yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.